everyone. Welcome one and all officially to the first session of Dungeons and Duels.
Yeah.
Fucking D&D based tabletop RPG game with some goofy characters and some goofy people and a civil war apparently. We got these fucking six big old bunglers. You guys find yourself in a neutral town and effectively, I guess, what I had in mind here for the beginning is just sorta introducing some people here and sorta trying to get a ley line of what your character would be doing before shit hit the proverbial fan in this area. As previously stated, you guys find yourself in Flux, this sort of coastal city, and whatnot, and you know what? I'm just gonna roll and see who we end up with. Introducing first. 10. Oh boy, that would be Lucy, I would assume, because he's at the end of the line. So,
All right.
what would Mr. Nix be doing in this current climate of civil unrest and uncertainty for who controls what? Lucy, you are on mute. Oh, there you go.
Hello.
Ye-
Yeah. What? I'm just like roaming around to see my next target. Like it's just
Kind of big chillin', just
please,
kind of finding things to munch on.
yeah. I am just saying. The my character, whenever he goes into fight, he normally uses short sword as his hand. Like the
Yeah,
assassin credit,
yeah, that's
the
pretty much the
assassin
flavor
credit
I was
sword.
going
Yeah.
with.
It will just come out of his hand. So it is like literally he's an insect with a sword at sword as his hand. So
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
I never watch it. I just think I never watch like Dungeons and Duels like that. The Yu-Gi-Oh.
Well, this has
I don't know
nothing to
how.
do with any lore ever because the actual card game lore is a joke. So we're just kind
Yeah.
of
So I don't know.
fucking around as we go.
Yeah. So I don't know like human and insect just coalesce or not. Like how they exist in the world.
Actual game mechanics wise, he does have the second highest intelligence for what that's worth. You can leave
Uh,
mute if you
I
finish
always,
it, if
I
that's a
am just saying,
concern.
in every captain, I have a second best intelligence. So that is nothing.
Yeah. So you're just big chillin'. That makes things easy for me. D8. Let's see who we get next. Alright. We get Ember, who does mean that I can introduce, something interesting here. Because Ember has kind of been, like, sort of fucking around, in the sea, kind of effectively in the sort of state of suspended animation. And you're just in like a coffin, Dio style or some shit, until very recently, when you got reawakened by something. Some sort of magical force has been opened up, and by proxy has woken you up. And you are found sort of drifting a sea, and were sort of I had mentioned that Noir was the one who saved me in the backstory. Oh yeah, I guess so. In that case,
Yup.
um,
I was the one.
in that case, I guess we could establish Noir first, and I just realized his fucking token
Yup.
isn't working. So, you can give us a little bit of context while I fix that, Crow.
The thing is, my country is attacked by the monarch of water.
Yeah.
and I am the prince of the country. So I was just gathering some peoples to save my country,
A prince, you
and then
say?
I found Amber,
Yeah.
and I just helped her.
Yeah.
Yep, to gain
Um,
consciousness as
it
her
is probably
different form.
plausible that you would have, I would say probably would have ran into Poppy, but due to convoluted out-of-universe reasons, she will not be joining us today. And
Alright, alright.
potentially also Nix, but I'll let you guys decide if that makes sense
Yep,
or
I am
not.
the one who is gathering the best candidates to attack the monarch.
That makes sense.
Such a civil war against monarchs. Monarchs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Trying to go after Mobius specifically, but you kind of have gotten the sense that most of them are bad news anyway. So while he's your primary
Yep.
target, I imagine you're not too happy about most of them.
Yep.
Um,
Because I am in contact with other princes of all the islands, and all of them are not happy with the monarch system, and
yeah,
we are against it.
yeah,
Yep.
that is actually an interesting question. Is like what you would actually know about what other leaders and whatnot are up to. Um, I guess that's something you could roll on or think about or just contextually know about later on, but we will worry about
Yep.
that in a schmeckant. Another person who has become aware of this coast in particular, would be, a certain little goblin guy. A certain little, Kazuki Katsaki. How the fuck do I pronounce your character's name, Jason?
Kasaki.
Kaski.
Masaki.
Yeah, Kasaki.
Kasaki. Okay. Also, if people wanted to change their go to settings, the little gear bar, you can change your display name to your character name. That would be Baller, so I can start trying to remember more of these better. Most of them aren't too bad, but
Alright.
just so everyone knows. But for Kasaki specifically, several years ago, before all of this Monarch shenanigans happened, you were not king necessarily, but like of the more like mountainy earth side sort of southwestern side of things. You were a very prominent like Richmond slash nobleman type Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah,
accurate.
Yes, Bezos.
just some
Oh,
big old desk bot asshole. And then you invested in monkeys a little bit. The stock market trashed, and things have been a little awkward for you. However, you were aware of certain estates slash homes you used to own, including but not limited to this one. So I don't know how that would go down, but at a certain point, I would like to imagine Kitsaki attempted to try to stay here as well.
Added to himself. Pretty much he would.
yep.
Alright. And with that, there was, effectively, I didn't update Lucy's token either, let me do that. Effectively, with, 4 or 5 eventually, sort of adventures and whatnot, you guys had, a lot of the manpower, a lot of you guys, specifically Noir and Ember, were looking for to try to like expand here and stuff. The problem was you guys wanted a bit more stuff in terms of like resources and information and junk. And while sort of looking into that, I don't know who it would be, but somebody, just checking the since Noir got me out of the DS. Yeah, you guys have been, like, getting to know each other for a few days now. You're not, like, super familiar with each other, but you guys have, like, talked and shit. Most of you guys are vaguely familiar with each other. You're kind of on, like, an acquaintance level at this point.
Okay, cool. Am I the one who assembled all of the guys?
I mean,
Me and Amber?
potentially. Like, you guys have definitely made sorta, like, different agreements and plans with each other. Like, these guys have a thing going, like, these guys have a thing going, but, like, specifically in the past, Poppy has brought up that, like, if we have a coastal neutral territory from the Monarchs, it's probably a good idea to get involved in, like, their policies and their government and stuff, if that's, like, if expansion and a base of operations is something we have planned. So that's something she's invested in currently. But yeah, you guys have kind of been trying to figure stuff out and come up with a general plan. While doing so, I'll say Nynx found out about it first, and then other people later tried to sort of pitch in as well. There was sort of a shipwreck found towards the near the town recently. It seemed like there was the forces of seems like it was presumably an attack from Mobius who did it. I almost said Morbius, goddammit. It seems like there was some Monarch infighting. And among there, you found some washed up supplies, like some weird crate and stuff with some, like, mundane shit. But the two most prominent things are, you found a map. So in universe, the map I keep showing for, like, Session 0 in Junk is something you have. But also you find this weird jar that you guys aren't really sure what it does at first. And a certain jar that might or might not be our 5th player character for the evening.
Okay. I'm just saying.
And like, he was spooked.
I am just saying. Nix was about to smash it, but he's like, nah. Maybe he has some value.
Don't you know the value of that thing? We could sell it for a fortune.
Yeah, I literally thought about breaking it, but like, nah.
Just break it, you brute.
Man, you guys don't know, I have fucking bloodlust. I literally want to smash something or kill something.
Uncontrollable.
Checks out. Alright.
Nix, don't be that agitated. We have to plan it first. Yeah.
Hey, Eric's open his eye.
What was that, Gag?
Eric's opens his eye.
Oh yeah.
And like, and Luke said, 10 seconds says, "The fuck is it talking about selling me?"
What the fuck?
There was kind of like this paper-esque lid on top at first. You just kind of that shit off.
Oh my god, the jar is sticky.
I didn't imagine these things actually talk. But
I talk.
I feel like
What do you mean?
the goblin in particular would be the least weirded out by sentient jars.
Yep.
Yeah.
We do know about all the jars and all.
Although
But,
I
like,
guess
okay.
like one moving and talking this much and this independently would still be abnormal for you at this point.
Yeah, in his art, he's pretty much only like been using like the jar, I mean like, you know, the pot of greed and
They
the
can
other
like make expressions and feel and stuff, but I imagine they can't like move and talk and shit.
yeah, they're just weird jars that do not talk. But like this one, ooh, interesting.
Oh, alright.
They're gentlemen.
Completely different.
I remember seeing a real big storm coming towards my ship. Is this the Water Monarch's territory?
I didn't quite hear.
Is this the Water Monarch's territory? Or did my ship end up somewhere else?
This is a neutral territory, not currently in Monarch's control.
Yeah, pretty much everyone here would know about Herx or Flux. Mr. Jar for his own reasons, and everyone else would know because well, you've been fucking staying here for days, if not weeks, if not months, if not years. So.
We just found him in the seashore.
Yeah, the last thing Herx remembers specifically was pretty much his small skeleton crew trying to retreat. And Get can disclose this if he wants to or not, but the last thing you remember is everyone being really worried about one Daedalus attacking people. And that was a very unusual thing because Daedalus is considered like a higher echelon commander of Mobius, so
oh my god,
kind of a dick move for them to just be sending their second in command to just attack another monarch. But that does seem to be a thing that is going on. And yeah, you would be aware of Daedalus, but nobody aside from Herx is aware of that is why they got shipwrecked, because again, up to you if you disclose that or not, but that's the last thing Herx remembers is getting put on a little raft and his boys getting fucked up by Daedalus.
Yep.
So
I will be telling each of the members there is a dragon called Daedalus in the
Well,
deep sea of the.
You wouldn't necessarily know right off the bat that Daedalus caused it.
Okay.
I don't know if he would assume that or not.
I can at least make a conclusion, right? Some of the.
Yeah, potentially. Let me roll something. Let me see if Daedalus was a problem for you guys yet when he left. He was not a problem for you yet. You were able to sort of, given the fact that the Atlanteans know the seas better than Mobius at the time, you were able to retreat without any real drama.
Okay.
So you're not really sure at this point what sort of sea monster would have been used to attack shit, because there are a lot of them.
Okay.
But I digress.
So the Daedalus was sealed down under the sea, but after the Monarch attack, the Monarchs free the Daedalus, and he is currently raging havoc in the sea.
Yeah, you would know that Daedalus was something that, like, has been released recently, specifically. That makes sense.
Yep.
I would like to ask her, like, oh, he left, but like,
Yeah,
no, he's here.
just reloading.
I'd like, so what caused this, unfortunate, circumstance on you?
Big ass dragon, I think was called Daedalus, something like that. Seemingly going after my ship.
He was sealed in the deep sea. I don't think he is the one who is wreaking havoc. He is sealed deep down in the dark sea.
I mean, the last thing I remember is
targeted the ship. Or yeah.
Uh, I was in a mission by my boss, and that's it.
If it's about Daedalus, we need to check it right now. Let's go, guys. He is
Should
not
be
something that we
fine.
can. We have to take it serious.
Fighting our greater enemy in his own home territory might be the worst choice you can make in this situation, Prince of
Yeah,
Atlan.
that makes sense. Like, yeah, we have freed the Daedalus. We have sealed him for hundreds of years deep down in the ocean. He is the worst enemy of our kingdom. We have to seal him for until unless the sea will be his territory.
Wait a minute. How do you suppose a bunch of randos are gonna do that?
Wait, what?
Exactly. If we are to fight him in ocean, we either need a boat strong enough to withstand the waves, or a way for us to be able to breathe down there. Cause I assume, other than you, most of us can't even breathe underwater, rather swim
Okay.
down there.
I think I can because maybe.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
we have
cannot.
to get a great ship
Why
for
don't
this.
you why don't you go and try and walk into the water right now and find out next?
But I am so light. I literally float on water. I can't go down.
I mean, because science, I imagine, like, and also good con, you could breathe in water for a while, but like, like moving and attacking and doing all that amphibious shit, you very much cannot.
Yeah, that's still this is
Yeah. Other than me, I don't think so. Any one of you,
Yeah.
all of you guys can do. Yep. We have to find ship, guys. Let's go and search in the city.
We
Who?
need to
Oh,
find his gold first. Because even if we find a ship, we will either have to pay or steal.
Yeah.
wait, how wait, DM. Does Daedalus known as has there been like news of Daedalus being like a big part?
Um, Specifically, you guys would know, that, like, the seas have been just very unsafe in general just because of Mobius and his forces slash the things he's woken up. Daedalus specifically, how much of an issue he's been would be something that'd be a bit more skill check dependent.
Oh, I'd like no, but like I'm just worried more with the public perception of them.
I mean, the
Like,
public
if it's being
perception is generally just that, like, like, they can't confirm nor deny if anyone's even successfully gotten to shore yet. Like, people don't really know what happens, like, when you leave one country from another, so most people have been trying to just sorta, on this side of the continent, have just kind of been trying to figure stuff out and do some lay of the land. You would also know, however, that, like, given the fact that it's kind of where Ember came from, and it's also where Poppy came from, sort of the Eastern Ocean, like, away from the whole continent archipelago itself, it seems like it's a bit safer, but, there's not a lot of stuff east of you guys, or, west of you guys, but there's some stuff. Just not a ton, but if you really wanted to, you could sail west a very little bit to go to a couple islands, and you probably wouldn't get absolutely blasted by, like, a giant sea dragon.
I may have a business idea in my hand here.
Yes.
Yes, please tell the idea.
This Daedalus man, he's obviously one who has caused trouble to a lot of travelers going to other places through the sea. And if we
Yep,
can,
he is a beginner
we are able
for
to
the country.
like a nearby town here, basically. Uh, we could essentially gain more like a okay. We could essentially gain more like a better public image. Maybe we could gain more influence using that.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot
Like
of
we
ways to
could
do that.
feel
That's
like we
definitely an
defeated like
option.
this big
Oh, bro.
beast who's like causing so much trouble to everyone.
Wait, what? Oh, what are us and what are we going to do?
That we could gain support we can gain support from them.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's like quite a few ways to do that. You know that like the Amazoness are kind of in the area and they're kind of scattered around. The Harpy Queen to the north of you guys is basically missing in action, and Kitsuki specifically, you would know that this big fucking scorpion dude on the southern side with like sort of the earth mountainy region. He's just dead. He died. So like
Whoa.
at least one of the rulers you guys would know at this point is like just
Oh my God.
officially gonzo.
Oh,
And the whereabouts of people like legendary fishermen or flame swordsmen or Dark King are kinda a bit unknown right now. So potentially trying to gain allies that way was potentially another option, or you could just Leroy Jenkins your way up to like Ryza or some shit. There's a lot of ways if trying to gain support and infamy is like your goal right now.
see, the thing is, I do know
Like
some
if
of the
we're gonna
rulers, right?
try to
So let's
if
go
we're
from
gonna
kingdom to kingdom, and then just fight the monarch and just increase our army.
Yeah.
like I personally I don't think we can take Daedalus now because like we can't swim. That's why we need like some sort of support for now, trying to like beat him.
Yep.
If that's our goal right now.
Yeah, we can deal with Daedalus right now. We have to. We have to get a ship and a whole team fight against him.
Well, we can't achieve any of those things standing out here by the coast side. How about we
Yep.
first survey the town and find the information in regards to the beast of the sea and the monarchs all around?
Yes, Amber, you are absolutely right. Let's go, guys. We have to
Alright.
search the city and find something.
Alright.
Alright.
I guess if that is
Before we
what
move on,
people are doing today, I can show
wait, what are you
off
saying?
what's actually in Z-Town here. Y'all are very much taking advantage of the open world aspect of this map, and I'm so fucking happy. But you guys are able to look around Flux a little bit here, and there's pretty much a few prominent things here. First and foremost, there is effectively like sort of a holy site / national monument to Mr. Chimera, King of Mythical Beasts, also known as that shitty ass fusion monster that Yugi played for no reason.
Yep.
Who was the founder of this town. So there's a monument to him, sort of in the center of things. There is there's the Marauder's office, as it's been effectively called, where you could recruit people if you guys got a little bit more cash. Alternatively, you can just kind of just try to beat the shit out of people and see if you can earn their respect and get them to go with you for a little while. But that seems to not be operational quite yet, which is DM speak for I haven't made the tables. There is an auction house, which is effectively where you guys can get more unique equipment. And the next auction is going to be in a couple weeks to get them saucy magic items at Ye Olde Auction.
Oh,
There's a general shop, so if you guys have money and are like, I want to pick up something specific, or steal something specific, or pawn off money from somebody to get some mundane shit, you absolutely can. And then finally there is the Hunter's Office, which has like effectively sort of a bounty system where certain people are wanted to be found dead or alive or taken care of, and just sort of generally you can find like different creatures or outlaws or otherwise individuals people want taken care of. Kasaki specifically, you wouldn't want to go there because you're not sure what enemies you've made. And
Very understandable. I will not go anywhere near.
you have not gone there.
I guess
for
same goes
reasons
for
that should
no.
be obvious, but if you guys want to visit something specifically before sorta evening rolls around and stuff, you totally can.
I would need a magical artifact to channel my magic through. Basically an arcane focus.
Yeah.
I guess I do have some money, right?
Oh yeah. How do we have gold? Do we have gold or anything?
I forgot to account for that. I know
Or maybe the
people
kingdom
I
of
know the people
Brahma
who,
about me.
like, are rolled for gold on stuff, like Nynx and Ember would just have whatever they have left after buying shit. As far as other people go, I'm gonna say let me roll for Mr. Goblin Boy. Mr. Goblin
40.
Boy has 40 gold.
Oh my god,
Great.
that's actually good.
Thank you.
And
I'm up. Where'd he go?
I'll put Noir at 5d6. That makes sense. That's bad. We'll do that
Oh my god.
again.
I
You
just
have,
pulled my
we'll say
man.
you have 36 and
Okay, cool.
Mr. Noir. And I will worry about what Poppy has later because she's not fucking here.
Didn't I steal something from my own palace to sell?
Ironically, I don't think Herx would have any money, because if he did, someone would have stolen it already.
Yeah,
So sorry about
he
that.
does
my
not
guy,
eat his
but-
own money.
He just comes out of his mouth. He's like, yeah.
Oh, that's expensive. Ooh.
I guess I will check the journal store to see if they have any arcane focus to sell. A wand or a orb.
I will go with you. Ember, let's go.
Let me just
by
arbitrarily,
the way-
real quick, decide on fucking salesman.
I'll be if that's the case, then I'll be like walking around with, and I guess with Nyx too. Like I'll be like showing him around the city, like here's establishments
Yeah.
around this place.
Nynx, you're fairly aware of what's in the town. You're just kind of humoring him, I'd imagine. In theory, since Nynx's backstory is just kind of he's just a guy who eats stuff. Nynx has probably, in theory, been around this area the longest out of anyone, but Anyway, you guys go to the general store
Yeah.
and buy one
My
beer
God.
Robbie. You guys just go into like this general store. There's like a fucking velociraptor with a hat, sorta. It's got like a little hat and a little apron, sort of like, looks like we have some customers. I did not plan for a voice for this guy, so I'm just kind of fucking.
Thank you.
There we go. But yeah, general. Let me pull up my fucking shop thing, huh? Right, let me open it up here. Let's just
It-
full screen again. Arcane Focus specifically. I'll imagine to have that. Magic's not like uncommon or anything in this setting. Alright, specifically what would Ember actually prioritize at this point?
Usually she will need no such item in her former glory days, but it seems she's unable to focus her magic to use spells. So she's looking for any artifact which she can use as a replacement,
Alright.
like a wand, a crystal ball, or any medium.
I don't
Yep, I
think-
also want to strengthen the team, so I will go with
I
her.
don't think that this is officially an arcane focus, but I think it's cool. Right underneath stuff, they had jewelry, so one of the arcane focus options would be earrings. So there is earrings worth 6 gold that seemingly have some sort of magical force around them that you were able to sense. And Mr. Dinosaur Man would explain if asked. It seems like it's able to pull sort of magical energy towards it. So in theory, that is an option.
I look straight into the dinosaur's eyes and very demandingly say, I will pay 4 gold for it.
10. Alright, I'm gonna roll for Mr. Dinosaur.
I mean, you could use a dice.
You know what? I am going to use one inspiration die, so
Alright, roll me that d10.
Watch it be an L1.
Yay!
Oh, that's good. That's 19.
Yeah. He's not super scared or nervous or anything. He doesn't think you're gonna fucking beat the shit out of him in his store or anything, but he does get the impression that this is gonna really suck if he says no. So he sells it to you for 4.
Yay.
Yep. I take the earrings and pay him the money.
Yeah, you carrying yourself into them arcane focus.
Yep.
Alright. Anything else people need to check out here?
If there's any better armor I can get, but I'm on
What are you
Enough
sitting
with-
on right now?
40 gold.
No, I mean, what armor do you have?
Oh, kill me. I just want heavy armor.
Ah, okay. I don't remember. Let me find this on here.
That is very funny.
That's really funny, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, currently, they have, ring mail and, chainmail here. It doesn't seem like they have anything super prominent in stock, on account of there are kind of military forces strolling through, so a little unreliable
Okay.
if like the higher echelon plate armors and shit are in stock.
I'll probably just find one in my truck. Or maybe I could steal it. I'll
Your
print
AB
something.
gives you like a toothy grin, sort of respecting the spirit.
Hehehe.
Alright.
But like, yeah, not much to. Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing much else to do. I guess I don't know. Maybe try to pickpocket a little. I don't know.
Roll me a perception just to see if you find anyone noteworthy here.
Okay. 9.
9. Alright. You've kind of gotten the sense that, like, you're not really sure who is aligned with who, and sort of, you're not really sure who, like, A, would have pockets to pick, as well as the fact that, you're not really sure who's working with who, so there could be a problem with who you target and who they're associated with.
Yeah, this could be more risk than it's worth for now. I'll find better targets at some point.
Alright. Anything anyone else wants to
by
check
the way,
while
does he like-
they're surveying the town? Oh yeah, I just realized Lucy's just fucking Gonzo. I just noticed that.
Yeah.
Alright.
He had mentioned the Felicity is
Yeah,
gone, he's
yeah.
gone.
You did mention that.
Oh, right, yeah.
Alright. Alright. Going once, going twice, and with that, I imagine people would, be able to return back to sorta your little tool sheddy spot, for the time being. And just
Wait,
sorta-
I forgot we were supposed to do, like, information gathering. Hold up, I kind of want to do some now.
Oh, okay.
I just forgot about that.
Yeah. And other people who weren't, like, specifically buying stuff, like Ninx, if he was here, or Herx, or Noir could have been doing that as well. As far as that goes, there's, like, sort of the monument sort of area where people are doing stuff. As well as the fact that there's, like, the recruitment office and the hunter's office, which has, like, bounties and such.
Not going to the bounty place.
Yeah.
Like, probably, like, just the,
Is there anything, Geg and Crow, is there anything you guys want to look into or try to find out specifically? Beautiful.
Nice. I don't know, I mean, like, the downtown square, like, where the monument is, I probably, like, ask around, like, hey, you guys heard of it? Who the fuck is that guy?
You're able to, let me roll something. Let me just see if anyone recognizes you. Oh, people do recognize you! Oh, fuck!
Oh, no, what is
fuck.
this? I'm so bro.
Kasaki, people remember the pot incidents and little businesses you're doing around here. And Yeah, you get you kind of get chased away and whatnot. I wish I had battle on the maps for this town now, but I don't. So.
I love how Kazuki can just get a random in town because of his reputation.
I mean, yeah, this is like this is pretty close to where you operated business.
Yeah, most of the time I will just be running away. So yeah, that's very accurate. I'll just be running away.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn it.
Some of your fellow goblins in the town are not too happy to see you.
Understandable. Well, I didn't get much. What you guys?
Ojama Blue points at you and laughs. Anyway, does anyone else want to try to figure stuff out and see things? Because, Kasaki's kind of out right now.
Yeah. I'll probably just be hanging with the new morphing jar. I am very curious about it. I am a... And pots, I guess.
Yeah, that would be a question. Is there anything Hurt specifically is trying to do, in town?
I'm curious.
Yeah,
Hertz can move, right? I don't imagine a jar moving. How does he do that?
It's a very good question.
He rolls.
That's
Alright.
very funny. I love it. I love it.
Beautiful. Alright, is there anything Herx is doing specifically right now? Or is he just kind of big chilling?
I guess he'll try to pickpocket people. He's gonna use Mage Hand to try to do it.
Alright,
Very clever.
I will, same thing as before, perception to see if, see me rolling quite, perception to see if you find someone who's applicable / won't fuck your shit up.
That's 13.
That's, 13. Alright. You find you find some like viable options, some, like sort of human-y like workers around town, sort of trying to fish and deal with the infrastructure and whatnot. Roll me an Arcana or sleight of hand. Oh.
I'm using my inspiration for that.
Alright, roll me a d10. 14.
Nice.
Okay. It's like bright for a very brief second, and then like people don't notice it. You try it again, it's less bright, and you get fucking. You get 3 gold out of the ordeal. Quite a bit for your average person, not a shit ton for like prominent militaristic types. Unfortunately, for better or worse, your kind of wealth in this world is kind of diametrically connected to how much ass you can beat up.
I can't beat much ass.
You do be level 1 right now.
True.
Alright. With that, assuming everyone is sorta everyone is sorta heads back sooner or later, unless there is something I am missing. Next one. Yeah, Nink's when Big chillin', he ate some fish and ran away. It was a good time.
It's much like a wild animal. Does what he does.
Yeah. Alright.
Did any of you find any valuable information?
I'm gonna. You could say I did. You could say I did.
Well, if you did, what is it?
That apparently I hate much in.
Hmm. What about you?
I got some
Heretic.
valuables.
Well, we will be needing finances, and
It's 3
in
gold
the
pieces.
Nice.
huh? That is almost as much it costed me to buy these. I showed the earring. Like now, I'll be able to be of more help in an actual fight.
I did not know sorcerers needed an arcane focus.
Only for specific spells. Basically, I wouldn't be able to cast Bless without it.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Can still use cantrip without it. I was about to ask the same to Nor, but just realized that he was simply walking with me.
Yeah.
Well, it seems information gathering is not a skill which any of us possess. I look around the room. How about we go for a more bizarre approach? Advertise our services to whoever will hire us to take care of their trouble.
We're good to do that. You aren't like the strongest out there, or the best at anything
Yes,
technical.
but we are the unknown, and they don't know it.
Ah, scam. That makes sense.
It's not exactly a scam if we deliver. If we do not, then it is. I could be spokesperson, but I will need any one of you to do the actual convincing part.
wait, how's my looking? It's fine. It's good. I got good deception.
You in particular, Tasaki, you may want to cover your face.
Oh, you're right. Hmm. I might need something. I don't know. A helmet.
Um, just to add in, it would come with some pretty good at deception, persuasion, and pretty good at that stuff. But you know, I don't know how good you guys are.
We will claim that we are adventurers wandering the lands and have come here to help get rid of the monster in the sea, and will be willing to work if they pay us enough so that we can gather enough resources. We wouldn't be lying at all, because that is what we intend to do. It's just our experience and capabilities we will be lying about.
Yeah, that's what I was like trying to propose earlier. I mean, not exactly the. But like, yeah, it's around the same ballpark. Although maybe it would be interesting if we could maybe show we could maybe lure the beast here, make it cause destruction, and then we come into the day.
What if we make enough noise or enough misinformation about us that the beast thinks it needs to take us out because we are coming after it.
How are you to defeat the beast? It's not. I'm pretty sure it destroyed my ship pretty easily, so I can't really face that.
Like
I think you cut
any
off Geg.
fish.
Uh, I mean, can we really face the beast? I mean, my counterfeit easily destroyed my ship, so I don't think you can really face it.
Like with any fish, all we need to do is get it out of the water.
That's easier said than done.
If it were easy, anyone else could have done it. We have the Prince of Atlantis with us. He might know weaknesses of such creatures which we may not.
Uh,
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
is Necros here?
Crow, are you there?
Oh no.
I think he may have fallen asleep.
Two man down, 2 man down. No. He suddenly got that suddenly got hit by that insomnia. Or actually the opposite of that
Narcolepsy.
hypersomnia.
Let me give him a missed call.
Alright.
Alright. Oh yeah, could DM, could you show us the map real quick, like of the town?
Oh, absolutely.
I just wanna see like something up here. Oh, interesting. Wait, actually, that wouldn't make sense.
At some point I need to like label what is where, but I didn't do that yet. I wasn't sure how text overlay worked.
Hello?
I can
Oh,
definitely hear
you
the
good?
voice. Ah, there it is. Hello?
Hello?
Did you fall asleep?
Necros.
Yes.
Excellent. Alright.
Hello.
Alright.
Alright, my first thought,
Hello?
what if
Can you hear me, guys?
learning Daedalus
Hello?
inside
You're audible.
Yes. Okay. Then. Wait a minute, guys. It's actually raining out, so I will be back. Wait a minute.
Yeah, but like if you've seen the map, I was like thinking, what if we could lure Daedalus up to the river, like side there? But then again, I feel like it's too big for that. I'm unsure.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd also know that there's some smaller coasts and stuff that are not attached to Flux, but there's some like smaller riverside homes and stuff you could potentially use as well. But yeah, if you guys want to just get a lay of the land and figure out where you guys could sail from, that is a thing you could do, and like probably like tomorrow or a bit after.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, like tomorrow or some point.
I would suggest we.
Yeah, what's up, Crow?
Yep.
Hello.
Yep.
Yep. Hello.
Yeah, who hear you? What's up?
Uh,
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
So, what have we decided? Are we going to like fake it till we make it in the town to get some cheaper jobs first, or going straight for the big fish?
We need to get more like money, resources. I think it's better for us to be
Yep,
mercenaries
yep.
for.
I am actually quite poor right now,
Yeah.
so we need to get some money.
Yeah.
Although first I need to
By
get
the way,
that
do I know
help.
someone? By the way, do I know someone in the town who can help us or anything?
Um, you would know that Poppy, a valued member of the group, who is not here right now, is kind of working on that currently.
Okay.
Wait, I do have a question for Noir.
Yes.
Like, since you said you've sealed the thing before, what were its weaknesses? How do you do that?
I don't actually. I don't. I haven't seen anything, but the past people's
Your
Yeah.
ancestors.
the maybe my grandfather or something like that
Yeah,
has
it's a
sealed
bit of a it's a bit of an awkward thing where
ancestral.
the information
Yep.
about how they dealt with it is in the United States of Atlantis, and to
Yep.
get to the United States of Atlantis, you have to go through Daedalus. So it's a little bit of an awkward situation there.
Yeah.
Do I at least know something about it? Because it's a legend, I guess.
It's what?
Or maybe. Okay, let's.
Yeah.
Yep. We don't know about it. We have to go to Atlantis first.
Yeah,
Yep.
what you know, vaguely, just off a tertiary glance, is you know that it's, a sea serpent, as per its official type, and, it was effectively let out, basically in, like, the first war you guys had against the basically like the people to like the east in like the deserts and sort
Okay.
of hidden leaf village sort of places. But this is before a lot of those governments and whatnot were like really officially established. This is before Atlanteans as like a nationality was like even really established. You would also know that there's a being known as the Infernal Flame Emperor. Thanks, Yu-Gi-Oh, for your very normal person names. At one point, was terrorizing people, sort of at sea, because at the time they had, like... Well, they still do, but, like, at the time they had a lot more over water, like, on the shore, sort of, bases of operations, and he was a real problem. And so they woke
Okay.
up Daedalus. Daedalus and him kind of had a bit of a stalemate, but then they had a big old fucking sea dragon to take care of, so they tried to seal it away again, and then we're like, yeah, let's not do that again.
Our ass is not beating Daedalus actually. What the fuck?
Yep. I don't think we can beat him now.
Yeah, right now. But we're not
You
like,
have
we're gonna
asked a
have
little
to
bit about, the nobility in the area. So people who have been around and been on this island and whatnot for a while. So basically not Ember can roll history to sort of see what you know about in geopolitical events or potentially who your groups have interacted with. If you...
Can I know about it? Because I. By the way, do people know about me?
That's a
Potentially.
good question.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay.
Atlantis is a more democratic system now, and after dealing with, like, the Fire Kings and whatnot, a lot of your family and their resources have kind of dwindled out a little bit, and
Okay.
The war with chaos didn't help either. So it's more like you were a family that used to be super duper prominent, but as things have become
Okay.
more democratic and as there has been more and more war, you guys have fallen out of favor a little bit.
Oh.
Oh yeah, by the way, who is this old man looking motherfucker?
Yeah, we have been in his hut for a while now, and we were
You've
just
been
like,
talking all this shit.
ignore
that
it.
is someone known as the Stern Mystic, who basically Kasaki gaslit / threatened into letting him chill at your house, at his house.
Oh
I
yeah.
guess.
Let's
Yep,
go.
yep. He is the
Um,
polymerization grandfather. I guess.
From there's like people like Noir or Poppy, who he previously had agreements with. And he's just kind of begrudgingly letting a lot of people be big chillin' here. Which he's had a couple people do that. And those people have typically made their way into the city, but given your guys' like objectives and goals, and well, the fact that some people are after some of you, you guys have tried to lay low and have been staying with Mr. Stern Mystic longer than most.
Oh,
Alright, that's cool.
so I can just go around the city and just ask for everything. We have to stay low.
He's just a guy.
Okay.
Yeah, and Noir liked sort of a shoreside place and or like just sort of a place that people aren't going to be bothering you, that's super populated. You can make up your decision on why specifically a smaller coastal place is advantageous or something you'd like, but for the time being, this is where people have been. I don't know, maybe you don't even like it here, and I don't fucking right, you do. But yeah, this is his estate currently, and it used to be Mr. Goblin's estate, but it's not anymore.
Oh.
Well, shall we go to the town to get the people to offer some jobs?
Yep.
Alright.
That's what I was also thinking.
Yeah.
I'm going to get myself a proper disguise first, though.
Yeah. You would note that that would be less so a thing you're doing right now and more a thing you would be doing tomorrow, because you guys went to the city and back and bought some stuff and looked around and got food and stuff already, so
Yeah, I was going to mention, will we go all the way back to the hut once we like gathered, like once we knew like no one got the information?
well, effectively the
Did we,
idea I
like-
got was like you guys split up, you guys tried to figure stuff out or buy stuff or got chased back here. Like you guys kind of split up and then decided to regroup here towards the evening, which would be right now. That is absolutely something you guys can do here in a little bit.
Okay. So I guess moving in the city, asking for, looking for the guys is much better.
Yep. So you guys pull out yieldy bedrolls or actual bed or really whatever seems reasonable or in character for you guys to have established in this poor old man's 1 to 2 bedroom building. Or I guess just 1 to 2 rooms in general, but you guys long rest for absolutely nothing. And unfortunately, something does start happening early in the morning as you guys wake up to the sound of some pretty fucking heavy footsteps, as well as some sort of conversation going on. As it seems like there are a lot of sort of different forces and creatures outside, seemingly some armed individuals as well.
Oh, do I know about these guys?
Um, uh, specifically these guys, I'm not sure. You can absolutely roll for something that makes sense to try to figure out who
Uh,
or what they
Maybe
are.
I do know about alligator soldier. I guess wait a minute, let me roll something.
Wait, so is this in the middle of night?
No, this is like the next morning.
Yep.
These guys are very
Oh,
much,
the next.
pretty much, these two guys seemingly mutually were going to come here. Um, However, it seems like uh, different people from sort of opposite ends of the beach are sort of scouting and looking around and whatnot. Okay, with that, Crow, you were able to very quickly establish the fact that it seemingly you guys are obviously sort of very hostile to each other from what you've gathered, and um, based off of like your knowledge of like biology and creatures and whatnot, you very much gathered that a lot of these guys are wind attribute and earth attribute on various sides respectively. So,
No.
uh, given Ryza and Rock Guy are on opposite sides of the map, and those are the directions that these guys are coming from, you kind of quickly come together that seems like the Monarch forces are having a bit of a scuffle in this man's front yard.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna tell about tell the team. So these are the guys from the wind and the rock
What's fucking
area.
Rock Dude's name? Let me check it real quick.
I guess they are working together.
Grandmarg. Grandmarg and Rice's
This feels a bit
boys seem to
racially
be outside
motivated,
here.
for sure.
And Hertz, based off of your backstory, you would have a pretty good idea of, it is the Destroy the Moon guy. uh, yeah, you guys are able to, Hertz is able to almost immediately figure out, like, oh yeah, these are like rival forces.
So
Are they dragon
are
type?
these guys?
You can tell that these two guys in the back are lesser dragons, if you will, and they would be. You would innately know
I
that.
guess the alligator soldier is a reptile, I guess, or a warrior.
Alligator sword is. With your perception, you are not super sure what his specific category would be with the 18, because a lot of stuff would make sense for that, as far as like warrior, beast, reptile, beast, warrior. There's things he could categorize as. But
Okay.
specifically for him, you're not sure. Um,
Okay, so I will ask the team, but what should we do? These guys are the people from the Rock and the Wind Kingdom. I guess they are here to gather information about me or anything. Because monarchs are searching for me.
I mean, you can listen in to try to
You,
figure
they
what they're
look like
talking about too.
Yeah, what are they talking about?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
sure. I'd like to listen into.
yeah. Effectively,
Wait,
the gist of it is very much Mr. Alligator Sword being the only person here who can actually speak common. Very much explains that Ryza, given the fact that they can't officially claim Flux, they decided that they could try to take over some other parts of the shore and coast, and that would be breaking the treaty. And effectively, he's just saying to Mr. Stoneman, like, you've got some nerve doing the same thing. And Mr. Stern Mystic is very much trying to de-escalate things, and they told him to fuck off.
Oh, okay. Let's just beat their ass then.
All right,
yep,
I will give
we
you
have to
guys a
take them
little
outside.
split second to try to, like, an action or a movement or whatnot to try to do something.
I will
Actually,
just
Hmm.
I
oh,
will
I
just
don't
shoot
have.
them down with my bow.
Hmm.
Alright.
I will cast Bliss, targeting Herix, uh, Kasaki, and Noir.
Alright.
I would like to cast
Uh,
color spray.
Okay, where are you
Color
casting
spray.
that? Oh shit! Alright.
Oh, that was probably smooth, sir.
That is not
like
what I expected remotely. I need to add Bliss to everyone's sheets after this, but for now we can just do shit manually. Alright.
okay.
by the way, let me ask something. As my ability is favorable terrain and something like that, favorable enemy beast. Can I choose a different enemy at any time, or it
I
does
think
say favorable enemy beast? So the beasts are the
I
only
think
enemies.
we're
That,
giving you the generic one, so you can just kind of pick a guy to
That
be.
one is replaced.
You just like pick a guy to
okay,
be marked. But I will let you do that at the actual start of combat. That will not be applicable for this first
okay, okay,
attack.
cool.
Um,
Okay,
Okay, looking at, I'm gonna use actually Castic Brew because Scholar Spray only has 15 feet.
oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna do this.
Alright. The
gosh,
Stern Steve,
okay,
Acid, and
catch me, please.
Firelight.
Catch me,
So
please.
who would be applicable for that? Okay, so like Alligator Sword and the first lesser dragon, it seems like. Alright, what do they have to roll? Deck save, where they're covered. Oh yeah, you fucked up the Pumpkin Knights with this.
Hmm.
Oh, he nat one.
Oh, that's nice.
uh,
Yep.
I will say, for the funnies, he falls over. Alligator Sword has to deck save as well. Whoa, he succeeds. Wow. So what does this do?
Takes 2d4 acid damage at the start of each of its
Okay.
turn.
Let me add this to him then. Alright. So roll me your attack, Noir.
Are we rolling what?
You said
Your
you want to
attack.
use your longbow on somebody. So I'll let
Oh
you
yes, yes, yes. I will be
shoot
targeting
at.
the alligators swordsman.
Just one quick question. You did say you wanted to be strength based, so I had placed all your stats in strength.
Oh, sadly, I got only 6, so does my attack hit or what?
It does not.
Oh, wait a minute.
Unfortunately.
My bow is dexterity based, what?
Yeah, that's how bows work.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, if that's the case, I'll just like bash guy here.
Alright. Roll me an attack.
All right.
Alright, that hits.
7.
7, okay. You take 7. That's a pretty big sub for him. And then, from there, shit has escalated, and the old man's like, oh dear. So you guys can start clicking your tokens and doing that initiatize thing.
Wait a minute. Why am I in the front?
Time for initiating.
That's a 10.
Oh damn. Did I open up? I did, okay. I have too many fucking tabs open. This is crazy. Alright, and then the 3 Dorans. Famous for their appearance in Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred Cards. And, Mr. Attack the Moon himself.
Wait a minute, I can't select my guy.
Oh, really? Oh, I forgot to make him, attached to your thing. You are... I forgot to attach him to your token. Update as default token. You should be able to now. If you can't, you can just drop another one.
Oh, wait a minute, let me drop a new token then.
Alright. Cool. Let me pull up the turn order, see who we got on here.
Yep, now it's okay.
Okay.
Here is my initial.
And I guess I will just be using Lucy, because it would suck to not have Mr. Nix here, because you's gonna need it. 23, holy shit. Alright. Alright. He's going to move here. And, ready action to attack Alligator Sword once he is adjacent to a hostile person. Specifically someone who's hostile to Alligator. So... yeah, that's him. Alright, Alligator Sword sorta, looks towards his goons and is basically like, just tells them like, take care of these civilians, I'll take care of the Earths. And so they're going to attempt to do that, but before that, Dude Bro's gonna take 5 acid. Rise up and attack the jar. Lesser Dragon is gonna use a bite attack. 15. I think your AC is 10 right now.
That
Right?
hits.
So that is
Yep.
5 piercing. For those of you who have played DHC, I'm gonna actually not be a dumbass and have you subtract your health this time. Anyway, other Lesser Dragon.
Yay.
He is going to attack Mr. Goblin. And he nat once.
Nice one. What happens with that?
Let me roll 2d20. I'll let you make an attack against him.
That's crazy. I can hear it.
You just do a riposta on him. 13. What's the +2 from? Did you add fucking... Okay, yeah, that's exactly his AC.
That's nice. Alright.
11. Oh my god. Goblin MVP right now.
Oh yeah.
Herx, it is your turn.
On my side and once again.
I would like to speak in material to the rock guys and say, we are on your side. Do not fight us.
Let me see if the Dorons speak material. I didn't have any languages written, but it would make sense that
Oh, I didn't
They
see
can-
that there was like another whole here. I didn't see that.
all right.
Oh.
Roll me deception. Oh fuck!
Right.
Alright.
Everyone.
Alright, so from here, I'm going to have to roll for something. After doing so, like, this weird signal kind of comes off of it. None of you would speak, like, data or anything, but for a second, it almost seems like he's, like, trying to reach somebody. And from there, I'm gonna make a roll. Okay. For some reason, it seems like Mr. Rockman is like, alright, kind of points like one of his swords at Alligator and Co. Alright. So yeah, it seems like Giant Soldier of Stone believed you.
Does he have my action or did I take my
No,
action?
that's just talking to people. You can do that. Alright. Alright. Color spray. Now we're color spraying. Alright, what the fuck does this do?
What does Ligera flush in colors like pink and
Alright. So do they have to save for this, or are they just colorful now?
It's like sleep, you know.
Oh, okay. Roll 60, 10, fair. Yeah, I've never seen someone use color spray. I don't know what you're cooking here.
yep, this is also my first time.
I took it because it's illusion. That's all I'll say.
Beautiful. Alright. Alright. So, it says you have to roll 60, 10.
I already rolled it.
Oh, 42.
It comes free roll.
Okay.
That's a lot.
It works on Lesser Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And does it, actually, even if you had all of it for Alligator Sword, he has more than 42 HP, so he would be unaffected.
Oh well. That's... Okay. I guess that's the end of my turn, then.
Alright, what the fuck does this, like, blue dinosaur, like, what happened to him?
You got blinded.
Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, alright, Giant Soldier of Stone.
So, by the way, can you set up the turn order? Because I can't see.
Can you not? Does that work?
Yep, it's much better.
Oh, okay. Alright, Giant Soldier turn. Bad news, he is a rock. He doesn't do them moving too good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He dashes and passes. Alright, Mr. Alligator is going to move past our goblin and try to meet him in a single combat.
I feel I used my reaction when I attacked this guy first.
Sure. Oh yeah, the Nink's ready actually.
Yeah, so I can.
Alright,
Opportunity.
thank you for reminding me of that. Alright. He's going to, dagger. That's within... Yeah. And I'm gonna add the inspiration to it, because you'll probably need it. Oh! I also forgot about, Bless, but whatever. I used it. So that super hits. Dagger. I didn't even hit that again. 12 damage to Alligator Sword. Which is quite a bit there. Alright, he has 2 attacks. One with his speed of sound swing. If you get that, good for you. And Giant Soldier Stone has 17 AC. That hits exactly on the nose. 9 slashing, and then he's gonna fucking bite him. Which doesn't go so well for him, but he sure tried. Does not seem like he's resistant to it or anything. That does big old chunk to Mr. Stone Soldier. And then from there, it is this Doron's turn. This Doron is going to take its action to duplicate. And that's its turn. It created a copy of itself, basically. Alright. You guys chose the right group to ally up with, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright. Nuar, it is your turn. What you doing, Crow?
Yep, it's my turn. And by the way, we are currently on coast, so I do have my natural explorer and favored enemies skill on, right?
How does the alternate favored enemy work? Let me read that real quick. Optional fever. Favored foe. When you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can post the bombs. Mark it as your favorite enemy. Oh, okay. Yeah, so when you hit somebody, you can basically just mark them as someone who's going to take more damage.
Yep, so I will start my battle by attacking the rocks.
Alright.
The rock soldier. By the way, I was targeting the alligator swordsman, but he is currently in middle of it. So
Oh, are you
I am attacking with my spear.
Giant Soldier of Stone?
Yep.
Are you sure?
I would, as you walk by me, I would whisper, "Not now, nor."
By the way, I don't have to come close to it. Okay, then after I hear Ember, then I will be attacking. I will move toward this point. Wait a minute.
Alright.
This
guys
point,
are- The guys over here are allies for now.
No. I will be attacking the alligator sword.
Alright.
I will be attacking with my spear.
Alright. Alright.
No, not with spear, but I will be attacking with my longbow.
Okay.
I can only attack one time, right?
Yeah, for now. Let me roll that d4, because you're gonna need it. 18. That hits.
So there is 8 plus 3 pierce.
Alright. He's having a bad time. That's like almost half for him. Other Doran turn.
After that, I will be ending my turn.
It's gonna do the same thing. Alright. Alright, it is the Stern Mystic's turn. And he sort of reluctantly sees what's going on. He's kind of like, well, shit. I guess we're defending the home right now. Oh yeah, favorite enemy. Roll d4. Oh, because that's something you said you wanted to do.
Wait a minute, what?
You said you want to make Alligator Sword the favorite enemy right now, so you can deal an extra
Yep.
d4. So you can roll that right now.
Extra d4. Wait a minute.
You can either do the dice roller thing or
Where
put
is
it
the-
on your sheets.
Here is the
Four,
d4.
Good job.
Okay.
Okay. Now he is definitively below half. As for Mr. Stern Mystic's turn, he is going to cast Inflict Wounds on this guy. And roll a 6.
Also-
F in the chat for Stern Mystic. Kisaki, it is your turn.
Alright, wait a minute.
Actually,
Hmm. Wait, so who's blinded?
I think I have the blue thingy.
With this one. Okay. Attack this guy then. Alright, is any one of you damaged? Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can take another hit.
I should be fine.
Should be fine, yeah. 23?
23.
On, the...
That hits.
Yep.
10. Alright.
Alright.
He is...
By the way,
He is real fucked up right now.
I don't normally be so forward about this. Bye. For now.
by the way, what class does Kasaki have?
Kasaki
I'm a warlord.
is a warlord, which is one of the homebrew classes
Okay.
legal in this game.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Alright. Dordon turn. Dordon moves, which I forgot to do for these people, so in retrospect they also did, and now there are 6 of these little goblins in the background. Ember, it is your turn.
I will walk over 10 feet to this guy and say, if you have any healing item, hand them over or else. Trying to intimidate him to give me any healing items he might have.
To the old man you've been fucking staying with?
Yeah, I'm like, hand me over any healing items you have or else, like, I will kill you or harm you
You're
if you
stealing
don't.
this old guy's medicine.
Come on.
Oh my god, man. Old guy
26.
with us, guy.
Alright. Yeah, he is very spooked by this. He kind of panics. He's like, I don't have anything. I use magic. I don't have the magic.
Hand me over any healing potions you might have.
He doesn't.
Any healing item?
Nope.
Don't worry, I got heals on my own.
He's just an old guy. He's a big chillin'. He's like natively pretty powerful, but like this is like he's just like mostly a civilian. It just so happens that this is Yu-Gi-Oh, and sometimes civilians are CR2.
I forget how useless humans can be. I then just use a firebolt on this guy.
Alright. Which guy?
The one in front of me.
Alright.
Ah!
Oh shit! Alright.
Oh,
That's
shit.
crazy, dog.
You have a 5 point.
That deals 6 damage!
Yay!
Let's go.
Greatest fireball of all time.
It
The
is
damage is just.
amazing.
And then I simply walk away.
Alright.
See, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Okay. Alright, it is Nyx's turn. We gonna main action dagger the rightwards lesser dragon. Oh, well, fuck. Alright. Well, it's a good thing I have one dagger left. Bonus action. Okay. That's not great. I would be attacking the blind one, so 12 plus inspiration. 14. Lesser Dragon has... Okay. So then, if I use the final inspiration, that will hit. So, how does bonus action ranged attacks work when you don't have... Do you, like, subtract the dex modifier? Is that how it works?
Yeah, from the damage.
Okay, that's what I thought. But we deal 4, so he dies. 1 damage over lethal for that guy. So the color sprayed one is down. And 1 remains. And, oh wait, he takes the acid damage right now. 6! That is exactly his health total.
Yay! It's my turn now.
This is going substantially better than I expected it to.
We just ganged up on the guys. Okay. Herx is going to just look at the alligator guy and cast Mind Sliver.
Alright. Let's see. Intelligence saving throw. 1d6 psychic. We're really going with the flavor spells here. I'm here for it. Intelligence save. His intelligence is bad, but he succeed. Alright. Giant Soldier does not opportunity attack you because he thinks your buddy is right now. Alright. It is the Giant Soldier of Stone's turn. He only makes 1 attack, but it is a pretty fucking big one. And it misses.
I'm using my inspiration!
Oh yeah, I guess you can do that. Alright, roll me that d10.
By the way, what class does that have?
That would put it to 12, which is still quite not enough to hit him. Whose class is Crow? He's the ranger. You made him.
No, I'm nothing, never mind.
Alright. Yep. So he narrowly avoids this like big ass fucking swing from Mr. Soldier. Unfortunately that means that it is his turn to do the same thing as last time. But Giant Soldier of Stone has like a bajillion AC, so he's fine. They're kind of locked in a stalemate right now. All right. It is this group of Dordan turns. It'd be really funny if you had AoEs. The more I think about it. Let me start marking which one's like the real one. Yeah. So I know. Because like if the original dies, the other one goes away. Alright. Alright, and then... Alright, they're just gonna... Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. Only flanking for one of them, but they're just gonna start... They're just gonna start fucking... Actually, no, it'd be fine either way. They're just gonna start fucking punching this guy. Unfortunately, we're doing the same thing as in DHC, where it's just +2 when flanking, because you get advantage a lot of ways anyway, and I want to make flanking and advantage impactful. Unfortunately, these guys suck, even though there's a lot of them, so they don't do anything here. Noir, what you doing?
So,
Yep.
your turn.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. It's not. Uh, so these guys are protecting the swordsman, I guess, right?
Well, Alligator Sword is the last member of the Wind Brigade. Everyone else is rock people.
Okay, then. Can I attack him from where I am
Yeah.
right now? Or I have
Pretty
to
much
get to
everyone's
this
within
point?
range. You could attack the old man if you wanted to.
No, I guess let's not do that. He's helping us. So let's attack the alligator swordsman with. Can I throw a spear, right?
You sure can.
Okay. But let's. Okay, then let's do that. I'll be throwing my one-handed spear.
Alright, spear, you would have flanking, which would, because I give that for range, that's his exact AC. I also forgot about Bless
Okay,
again, but
here
whatever.
is a damage. 9 piercing
It
damage.
is not factoring in the favored enemy thingama. I think you have to click it, below stuff.
Wait, what?
Favorite enemy, there's like, on your sheet, there's like a little
Yes.
toggle thing, you have to click for it to be factored in. Underneath your attacks, global
Wait,
damage
wait.
modifiers, you can just click this, and if you ever forget, you can also just click the 1d4 and it'll show up in chat, which I will let you do because I rolled a 1.
Yep, let me roll the 1d4 then. Here it is.
Again, wow. You're really coming in clutch with that. Alright. Other Dordan turns. Alright. I'm gonna say this one can get here, and this one can get here. And, they're gonna keep punching. One of them hits. Because flanking. 6. Alligator Sword has 2 HP. Alright. Well, seeing the intimidation and seeing that you guys are working together and all that, Homeboy's just gonna run. He's just gonna...
Go free home.
Yeah, he's kind of come to the consideration. I'm not gonna have a home anymore. I'm gonna put him right here, and we're gonna have a bar to show how far off map he is if people want to chase him for some reason. But he's just gonna dash off the map. Free real estate. It sure is. The rebirth of the Goblin Empire. Alright. Speaking of which, Kazaki, it is your turn.
Alright. I'll at least, what? Your hit is a d6, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I will at least heal you. Use my inspiring word, d6. You get 6 HP.
That maxes him out.
Alright, and then that was my bonus action. With my main action, I'll attack this guy.
Alright.
I'll just knock him out.
Oh, are you non-lethaling him?
Oh, have we been like these guys?
I never asked, but... you can tell very much that the Earth forces are very much trying to kill these guys, so...
Very what?
The Earth forces are very much trying to kill whatever they're fighting here. They don't care about non-lethaling Rise's dudes. And
Okay.
that's gonna hit. Mr. Goblin's fucking attack rolls have been nuts today. Alright, how are you doing this? That's Alligator Sword.
That I'm just bonking him like over the head,
Alright.
like non-lethally.
Oh, okay. His, like, little head thing breaks and he, like, falls over.
That's what you get for trying to take our shit.
Alright. Alright, all the little Dordan boys just start going, yay! Sort of making little victory sounds. You can tell pretty much at this point, these guys do not speak, they just kind of make noises.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Alright. At the very least, Herx would tell that Giant Soldier of Stone cannot speak either, but it can seemingly communicate with whoever created it.
I see.
And then from there, he's gonna look at Mr. Jar. He gives him a little bow, and I'm going to make one final perception to see if he can tell something. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm trying to see if like he'd recognize you at all. And silvery barbs. Yeah, you
I already
can.
used on my spells.
You can use that.
Oh.
Alright, he rolls it again. Yeah, he has no idea.
Yeah.
He
I use
kind of
mage hand
sort
to-
of like inspects, like, are there any jar people? And then he gets kind of dizzy for a second, and he's like, you know what? I'm a rock, you're a rock, we're friends now. And he sits at the side of the house, seemingly thinking that his work here is done, and the Earth faction has claimed this piece of territory.
I give him a thumbs up mage hand.
Nice. Alright. And yeah, the Dordans are just kind of... They're just kind of big chillin', just kind of going around.
Alright.
If there's anything inside or anything you want to look over while these guys are just kind of fucking around, you absolutely can.
I whisper to Herx, like, so, are we dealing with him?
I don't think you can, to be honest.
Fair enough.
I mean, you saw what it was capable of. It did, like... You've pretty much seen, like, its entire bag of tricks and seen, like, how it got damaged before.
Did any of the dead guys drop anything? Gold or items?
You can look at Alligator Sword if you want. I forgot to delete everyone else, but he's the commander, so... I'm gonna have, just to see how, baller this is, in the name of RNG, I'm gonna have, Nynx roll investigation, because I think he'd have the best one. Alright. Cool. Okay, so from that investigation, you see that he has his iconic speed of sound sword, which is it's basically a scimitar, but it's a scimitar that does +1 to damage rolls.
Oh,
It's not a magic weapon, but it's like it's like a shitty magic adjacent weapon.
Just a really good sword.
Yeah, it's like a for anyone who's seen Vestige of a Fucus, like the masterwork guy sort of thing. And he had 35 gold on him. So
I like pick up the gold and throw it towards the goblin to divide it equally.
I'm sure he'll definitely do that.
I do like glare at him like, you better don't try anything.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, Jason, you there? I don't know if you're audible.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Cool beans.
I just haven't been hearing anyone speak.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
Wait, really?
You said you couldn't hear anyone.
Wait, have you guys been speaking all this time?
yes.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Oh, that's weird.
Like I didn't mute myself or anything, or like, yeah.
Well,
Even Craig was like, no one has been speaking. Shall I like leave the chat in music chat?
Oh shit. Well, like, yeah. What are we talking about now?
yeah, basically, the gist of it is Alligator Sword had a scimitar that did +1 damage, so you has the speed of Sound Sword and 35 gold from him. He also seemingly had some sort of letter for a mission briefing, but it's kind of bleedy at the moment, and he kind of explained the gist of it already, so...
I threw the gold towards you, like divided among us equally, cause like you used to be a merchant, while me glaring you that don't try anything.
Oh yeah, I of course. I dare not to try to do anything when it comes to business.
Yep, so everyone would have 5 gold with a remainder of 1. I'll give you 3 guesses of who I think is gonna get that extra gold piece. Alright. Or, Jason can just kind of start monitoring community money or whatever. Whatever floats your boat, really. But, yeah. You guys have what is
gold.
seemingly a bit of a shaky alliance with one of the pieces of the Earth Forces, as well as some lootage.
And I'll the scimitar then, if that's the case.
Alright, you have the speed of Sound Sword.
I would like to give it to what's this guy again? Again, Lucy's character, because like
Nynx.
yes, sir.
yeah, they-
I'm here.
no, I mean Lucy's character.
Don't they have any bows, right? They don't have any bows or anything. But I guess
think
I
so.
will be picking up my spear that I throw.
Yeah, really, the Dordans didn't use weapons, and, like, Giant Soldier of Stone has a weapon that you guys can't really use, and you'd have to kick his ass first, and, the lesser dragons were just dragons. They just kind of bit and clawed at people. So not a lot of equipment to be, obtained here.
Yep, I
Something
will be
as
just picking up my spear that I just threw.
I go to Nyx and I give him like this or something as gaudy as this. I'm not really much skilled to.
Alright, I'll add that to his sheet then.
Sir, he's got a +1 scimitar.
It's not quite +1, but yeah.
I assume he just stabbed himself into his hand and like makes it a part of his body or something.
You guys get some duct tape from inside of the house. It's just kind of on his arm now.
Lol.
I also like look at the house and the old man's gone. Seems we have a new base, which is officially ours now.
Well, I mean, the old guy is still there. Like he's at the top of the map.
No, he's actually like by this point is like fucking like 100 yards away. Like he's gone. I basically just had that as like a symbolizer if anyone wanted to actually run after him, but
Okay.
these guys are just
Then, yeah.
securing and guarding the area. You would see
Easier
said
slowly
than
but
done.
surely some of the Dordans are going to go through the house, so if there's anything you guys don't want to get messed with, that is a thing, but yeah.
I don't think I have anything of value.
I will go into the house to see if the old man had any chests. And if we will get to it before they can.
Oh yeah, they do
Oh, yeah,
have
good point.
he does have this chest in here, I just realized. I didn't think about what would be in there in universe.
It's just life savings.
So it's gotta be
I will.
it's gotta be something cooler than just cash money. They're dumb, so they don't like know how to unlock it or anything, so they just kinda punch it and it doesn't go too well for them. And one of them comes out with a fish and is just kinda eating it raw.
Lol.
I guess I will pick up the chest and bring it to the
Let
other.
Nyx know about it, because, you know, he's a rogue and stuff.
I was just going to bring it to the party to see whoever can open it.
It's just over here.
You know, our plan of like becoming gain the fame of being heroes, I don't think it's possible anymore. We just stole this guy's house.
Yeah,
but
this old man just helped us,
You-
and
you-
Amber is
You
trying
didn't
to.
steal this
Leave
guy's
him.
house. You were complicit in someone else stealing this guy's house.
Yeah.
Also, remember, none of the witnesses here can talk.
That is true. You also,
Good point.
based off of what Alligator Sword was saying and based off of what the soldier is doing, are going to assume that these guys aren't going anywhere. They're just kind of going to be chilling here for a while. The problem is, more Earth forces are inevitably going to be coming in and out of here now. Because that's how obtaining territory works.
Maybe
If we could lure the beast here, we essentially have our own army.
Huh.
That's such a funny idea.
Wait, what?
We
we
made an
basically
alliance today.
Yeah, if we bring
Yeah, 'cause,
Daedalus.
like,
he
if
would fight
Daedalus
it.
shows up, they're gonna be like, ah, fucking fish, go kill him. Because they absolutely know what Daedalus is.
Yeah.
But I don't think people will believe us so soon.
Yeah, true. I think we need to station a bit, like in town itself.
But I guess they will believe me.
Nyx managed to open up the chest. Let me go on a certain website real quick to find out what's actually in the chest. But if somebody wants to
Time to
roll
put a
thieves' tools
randomizer.
off of his sheet, they totally can.
I guess anyone else other than me, cause my rolls are like legendary for a very specific reason.
Let's see. Does he even have thieves' tools?
I I gave him proficiency for it. I don't know if I specifically put it on his sheet, but I should have, so we'll say he does.
Alright then. Next. Let us see.
26. Have it by default, I think. They do have to pick it up with expertise, but you know, that's like why you have a rogue, so why wouldn't he have it? Alright. Inside, very ironically, you find, sort of what is effectively, like, an heirloom of some sort. There's, like, a photo of a younger-looking hermit man with an older-looking man, sort of, like, some sort of photo and whatnot, of, like, his past, and some other little, like, more belonging stuff, and, like, a book and whatnot, like, maybe a journal. But the most prominent thing, Ember sees once, the thing is open is a wand. Let me read what this does a little bit more specifically.
A wand, you say?
That old man costed me 4 golds.
You have a Wand of War Mage plus 1.
Hey, nice.
Wait a minute. I've how you know how to wear it?
Wear what?
It's an article of clothing.
This wand.
No, no, the other thing, the earrings. You. Hello?
Yep, you're audible.
Ah, okay. I was like, you know, you normally wear those, right? Around your ears.
Why in the 9 hells would I pierce my own skin by metal?
You know, it's a fashion thing that it's for fashion. You know, it allows one more regal, more fancier. It gives you a status, sort of, yeah, a status symbol.
Well, where I am from, a person's status is not by the apparel they wear, it's by their might and strength.
I can respect that. But in around here, the things things are done a bit different.
I will look at Herix and like ask him. It seems you are well versed in the arts of magic as well. Would you rather have this wand?
Nah. I don't even know how I'm gonna hold it. To be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Wow. Okay, so you literally just.
That's a very good question. I don't know how he equips, like, any weapon or any attunement item ever.
I feel like he can just absorb it. Like if we put it inside the jar.
Yep, I can just think we
It
can
becomes
just
part of the jar.
I mean,
Yeah.
his component pouch is his stomach, basically.
I just
Wow, that's
Maybe if I stick it like very slowly, if I have your permission, maybe try and get it stuck near your face in the jar.
My eye is like half of the jar. Oh, that's gonna hit my eye.
Never mind then.
Well, with that, you guys, you guys have looted this old man's house. Good job. Good job, team. A bit of time left. Before all of this shenanigans went down, you guys were talking about either trying to find a coast of some sort or trying to find more information, so that is something we could do a little bit before the close. Hello?
Yep.
Hello.
Yes.
Alright, what you doing now that, of this juncture?
So I guess after clearing these, we will be going to the auction, I guess.
The auction's not going to be
Auction?
for another couple of weeks, but you can talk to people
Okay.
there or elsewhere in the city.
Yep. I guess we can go to the city and talk to people. Yes.
Before we move on, there is also the question of whether we let this stone people take this place away from us or not.
Hmm.
They did mention that they are trying to break some treaty over these lands. What if we could find someone to pay us to have them removed?
I think we have to pay for that, to be honest. I don't think people are going to know. Unless they're like from another military, I don't see us.
No, I mean the inhabitants of this town. They had lived in a place which was not owned by any of these monarchs, and now they are trying to bypass the treaty.
Yeah. You also know that, as people have lived in the town for a while, that, the Marauder's office does exist, so if you guys do just want to, like, hire some goons to help you push these guys out, that is an option.
I meant us getting paid by the town people to take care of them.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think that we have to pay for that.
Yeah, they're not gonna, like... 'cause this isn't officially a part of the town, and they're also not trying to... You get the impression that, like, anti-monarch sentiments or something that's, like, a little hush-hush right now.
Okay.
I
Wait a
guess
minute.
then we do
If
what
that's the
Mo
case,
said.
how about we ally ourselves with
Hmm.
and keep their power at least for Daedalus. We decide to hunt it down.
Working for someone else's will be far too beneath us.
I agree,
Yeah.
but we could try to also take something of theirs while we're out with them.
I mean, I think it's hard to count as an alliance. Like, if any of us meet any other person from their army, I don't think you're going to, be buddy with them. I think the reason we got this semi-partnership they started because they're kind of dumb. I don't think that's going to work for other guys if they come here.
While this conversation is going on, I don't know who has high perception, but some of you guys noticed that, Giant Soldier of Stone seems to send out, like, another signal, but it still remains stationary.
Oh,
It will seem this place will keep on getting swarmed by more of these rock people.
Hmm. I think we have to leave sometime soon, 'cause, I don't think they'll let us stay here for long.
Is there
After
anything
what
of
we have done to
value?
this guy.
Sorry for cutting in between. What were you saying, Crow?
I was just saying, after what we just do to this poor guy.
Hmm.
Yep, I guess let's go to the town and just ask people around here.
Alright. Yep. Let me roll one more thing.
By the way, let me ask something. Do these guys now follow us or what?
No,
Are these
they're
guys our enemy?
no, the Dordans and Giant Soldier are very much sent to secure this location. From what you've gathered, they looked around the house very badly.
Okay.
And
Hmm.
yeah. Do you
Would
level
he?
up? I will do a little bit of maths on that, but more than likely.
Would he happen to know like anyone who may be against like the Rock Monarch and their military, like in the city or some kind of power or something?
You know that the Harpies are around, you know that the Amazoness are around, you know that if you head south, there's probably going to be more Earth forces who are trying to get rid of these guys. And again, there are, like, people you can beat up / pay to try to recruit. If more manpower is something you are looking for, that is very much an option if you explore or try to find some information.
Hmm.
Well, in any case, going back to the city will be a start for any further action we might take.
Yep.
Right,
We
right.
can get some new knowledge about what's going on around the world.
Unless someone else has a better idea.
Yeah, I think going to the city is the best option we have right now.
Hmm.
I will try and do one thing, you know,
Yeah.
at the corner and at the edge of the map where the stone people wouldn't be able to see quite clearly.
Yeah, you also would
Take
tell that
some.
these guys have perception that sucks dick at this point, but yeah.
I will take all of the like oil which will be present in this old man's house, keep it in a tub, and like make it fall on the floor somewhere and light some candles there. So when the candle goes out, it will put the house on fire.
You're gonna slowly burn down the fucking building you guys have been staying in?
If we
I
want
don't.
people to be against these people taking land and have them fight with us against them, we need to vilify them more.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do we take the heirloom and the diary, or do we just leave it? Just take the wand.
Maybe we can take those and give them back to the old man.
We could sell it.
And we could do that. That will be much better.
The goblin does have a bad reputation, so I don't think it's going to ruin everybody here. Because would you be fine with ruining a already bad reputation? I exact Sasaki.
I mean, I'd rather improve it. I do want to get bug richer. I'd rather improve it.
Hmm.
It will improve once we take down the monster. So what little bit of more pebble in the body for now will not do that much harm in the long run.
That's the case. Then fine.
I try
Better
and
get a
set up the. Pardon?
I better get a good. I better get a good deal out of this.
Alright.
Hmm.
So with that, it seems like your prerogative here is to set up a very slow arson event here and then just fucking leave. Is that the plan?
Yep, the fire will start once we are in the town, so that no one can say it's for us.
Okay.
The Earth Monarch is so cruel, left no survivors and burned the town, burned the cottage town.
Who knows when they'll come here, the city? Who knows?
Yep. Who knows?
Who knows?
Alright. I really, really, really need to find actual maps for, it's probably not that important. But yeah, you guys are able to peace out. You guys are able to peace out, and without too much too much drama. A couple of the Dordans sort of wave at you, and that seems to be very much the gist of it. On your
Nice,
way towards there, a couple more Earth dudes who can, actually talk and aren't as stupid, start rolling up, but no one's super prominent. Just like a couple M warriors, nothing too brazy. But I digress. You guys make it back to the city and sort of like towards like the general like sort of general hall area. You guys see a at first sort of frightened and disgruntled looking old mammoth just kind of around, and then sort of explaining what's going on. A lot of people are like, I don't know what to tell you, boomer man. Like, a lot of people don't even have houses, dude. And then the five of you sort of start strolling into town while he's presumably spent the past 20 or so minutes trying to get anyone at all to give a shit about his property. And then he sees you five guys just kind of coming in, and he's like, oh no.
Old man, are you safe?
You guys, you tricked me.
No. We came here to return you your goods. It's the only thing which we could save from what was left of your house. Those those Earth Monarchs men, they destroyed everything. I hand him the family photo here.
Yeah, they were ruthless. We took a week.
Alright, roll me deception, Ember.
Could I help? Could I help her with that?
Yeah. You'll have advantage here, and apparently a +7.
The
18.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
He seems like he's like slowly being convinced, but he does sort of ask you first and foremost, why did you work with those things in the first place?
We didn't work with them. It was more like trying to get out of their life.
He's kind of looks
those
down
guys-
and like tears up a little bit. Just kind of slowly walks away. considering that he saw you guys fight, what you were capable of, and Ember scared the shit out of him quite a few times. Seemingly pretty convinced that you guys were not confident in fighting the Dornans and the Stone Soldier, because you weren't. Pretty much at this point comes to the conclusion that, like, losing his home and his fucking, like, his livelihood was pretty inevitable there, and just kind of stampers off.
I whisper this to the party so no one else can hear it. Do you think we need to take care of him?
I don't think so.
We might spread rumors, which it might be better to silence him here and now.
The plan so that people knew how evil the monarchs were.
No,
I mean,
no. I think he believes this though. Like he thinks like the Earth Kingdom would like, you know, the ones who actually stole his, you know, property and stuff. I feel like he's more antagonistic towards those guys.
yeah, I think he just realized he can't do jack shit against them and just accepted reality that his house is gone.
If anything, I feel like he'll help us painting those guys as antagonistic.
Alright, let me roll a D100. I want to see something. Oh. Oh, okay. You guys, while you're doing stuff, are able to see a bit of hustle and bustle and whatnot around, as per the usual. Not super strange for this area, but while you're going through stuff, you find sort of this strange looking bounty hunter guy with a few little dragon dudes following behind him on this goddamn motorcycle with a glaive, sorta like pushing some people around and asking some questions, and he's like, I'll take your advice. And he drives off with sort of these little soldier dragons sort of running towards him, trying to follow him.
I guess I look towards Kasaki to see if he knows them.
Do I know him?
None of you have seen him in particular before. But I will let you guys, I will let one or two of you roll investigation for something.
I mean, I'm proficient in investigation. I don't have much.
I mean, specifically, you guys wouldn't know him as a bounty hunter, but that's just kind of the vibe you got.
Really?
He seems to be hunting for somebody and is very much a mercenary type.
Okay, I feel like I shouldn't stick my business in that. But like, I'll investigate anyway. Here's the investigation.
Alright.
I do have a 6 in investigation.
That one.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Could I
You were
use
just-
inspiration with that?
It's in that one. Like, you can increase the score, but like it's like just kind of increases the number.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Gag, you can roll investigation as well.
I mean, like.
Oh my god!
Holy shit! Are you serious?
he's my dad.
Alright.
And I'll be using the last D10 on this roll.
Alright.
Hey, 9.
Okay. With that, fucking 21, I just imagine Kasaki and Herx are just like, Jesus Christ, that is the coolest shit. It's like, how fast do you think that is? And like, little Jarman's like, I could actually go up slopes now, let's go.
That's so cool. Oh, hell yeah.
Ember, you quickly come to the conclusion, as a dragon yourself, that the creatures following him were let me pull up the name real quick. They were lizard soldiers. So another dragon attribute creature of I didn't have attribute on here. Another dragon, presumably of the wind variety. And given sort of the direction they're going and who you're looking for, you kind of deduce that it's pretty likely that those are other wind forces, seemingly going to the north for some reason. What they're up to, you don't know currently, but that is sort of the gist of it, from what you can gather.
Okay.
Well, it was. By the way, the crowd which was gathered by the old man, is it still there?
The old man specifically, he was just kind of trying to gather, like, whatever big dudes he could find around and sort of, get them to, like, try to do something about, what just happened to his property, and they were like, it's not our business, so I'm not putting my neck out, for you if there's no real incentive.
Damn, that's rough, buddy.
As far as the other guy, there were some whispers about, like, the strong-ass looking mercenary motherfucker going around, and some people would have heard about that and seen what happened, and, the little guy he was just bullying is still around, so...
Oh yeah, let's question the little guy.
He just kind of stands up, he's like, yeah. And he kind of looks up to, like, he goes, oh, are you with, what's going on here?
Just a bunch of bystanders, you could say. What happened to you? Why were you
He
hunted
looks
like
at
that?
Kasaki, he thinks he recognizes you, but there's like 5 strong dudes in front of him, so he's just not gonna worry about it, but... He feels like he's seen you from somewhere. I'm just gonna keep rolling on this, because I think it's funny, but I keep getting like almost 100.
No, maybe, I could, maybe I look like, one of your...
Anyway, he doesn't say
Wait,
anything
wait,
about
wait,
it, but to answer your actual question, he basically just, tells you... He's like, yeah, he said that he was looking for, the Harpy Queen. We haven't heard from her in a really long time. There's been some rumors that there's a fort in the north, and I told him that because he was gonna cut me, but it's been a rough day.
All right. I just that's none of my business. I'm not doing that. All right.
I will toss him 1 gold coin for the information.
He has like a
If you
little,
have any in future.
he has like a little happy dance, a little spark, and then people yell at him for setting a fire in a foresty area, and he runs off.
Oh.
And then
I
he
would
gives
mention to him like,
and then he gives you the a weird racially insensitive fireman's equivalent of a thumbs up, and continues to run off.
Lol.
okay, I was going to mention that if he provides any information in future, he can earn more money, but he ran off before that. So
No,
I just lost 1.
Nah, Flame Dancer's not dumb. He gets you. He gets you. He's just a little guy who's just trying to dance, but he can't dance because fire.
What?
But yeah, you get the impression that, like, you know, he's pretty enthusiastic about his 1 gold, so that's some goodwill and some information about what other instances wind people are doing, and you guys would all know that Harpy Queen, before Ryza happened, was sort of like the ruler of like the northwestern side of things. So, her going into hiding is fairly notable.
Well, maybe if win guys, which I'm sorry, but if we just did, isn't that good news?
Alright.
The last part wasn't very clear. Can you repeat?
We just beat the shit out of some people still related with the Wind Monarch. So may not be so good news for us.
What if we got to him first, though?
He's a really cool bike, Nobody see us beating.
It will do us really good if we manage to defeat them and then claim that bike will be a trophy wherever we go.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I think we should pursue that.
Do you think we can take him on?
I mean, if you rest, maybe. I do
Maybe
feel
if we
like
can-
I'm about to get stronger after rest. I have this weird feeling.
Yeah, huh. Good
You know,
point.
I know what you're talking about. I can feel some of my strength returning.
Alright. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit lazier once I rest.
You know, sometimes when you beat up monsters, you feel like there's a metric between like 50 and 155,000, and like somewhere between there you can get like points, and you feel like you got like 350 points. You don't really know what that means, but you think it's a good thing. Number go up.
Yeah.
Okay, number go up.
So, are we looking for a inn?
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, if it's up to you if you guys want to like short or long rest or whatnot.
First off, wait, I want to at least buy myself some.
Oh yeah, disguisage. That would.
Yeah. Like just a helmet or.
Alright. You were at the store before, and it seems like, you know, the sort of conventional disguise kit equipment you would be familiar with in your espionage days as a desk bot. They didn't really have, at the general store you went to before. It seems like, much like what the disguise kit is for, the place you would actually buy it does seemingly, is a bit hidden.
Okay.
So you might have to ask around to figure
Hello?
out where you could get one, but that is absolutely doable.
Alright.
Hello?
I guess I'll,
Yo, Crow!
I need to sleep now because I have to wake up early in the morning.
Alright, that's cool.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, alright.
Yep, and also I had just taken some booze today. So I guess I need to sleep.
Yeah, sometimes.
So I don't know. I don't know even I'm able to wake up in the morning. Okay, guys.
We can just do this, I'll disguise thing later. Let's just go to the.
Alright.
Guys, good night.
Alright. With that, I might railroad here a little bit, if you guys are cool with it, as far as, like, what's gonna happen next, but I do have a okay idea of some way to end this off.
Alright.
Alright.
Would involve you guys short resting over long resting, because, you know, contextually, this motherfucker is looking for someone relatively close by, and has better traversal, so you would have to, you know, hurry up to actually find him.
I mean, I have arcane recovery, so I should be fine.
Alright.
I haven't took damage, so I'm good.
Yeah.
I am out.
You're out of slots.
Yep.
But you have +1 to Firebolt now, so it's okay.
Yep.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah, let me... You guys, end up finding yourselves on, the outskirts of town and whatnot, and, on your way there, you, normally would... I was gonna have, like, a little traversal thing here, but I forgot, so we're just gonna go into it right now. And the group is able to, sort of meet in on this new area, sort of this smaller outpost, and it seems like there was a bit of a scuffle here at some point. There are some, like, sort of winged beast, like, skull redbird type of things that, like, these guys have taken care of, so, they are diminished. There are less people here, but, Mr. Glaive Rider here is mostly unscathed.
Oh shit.
And he looks at you and he's like, just when I found a good, just when I found a good lead, I found more trouble. And, he slowly looks towards you guys, and, I'm gonna have him roll something real quick. See if he recognizes a certain, sword of alligatorness. And yeah, he does. Mr. Gustav Chaos Rider over here looks over and he notices. Looks like you had a run in with us already. This job was getting a little boring, I suppose. And,
Bike.
what was that?
Herc screams out, "Go bike!"
Oh yeah, it really is. And he's gonna slowly rev up at you guys, but before that happens, an individual you guys would recognize from this tree jumps out and makes an attack at him, and from there we will be continuing with the arrival of our 6th party member.
Hey, let's go.
Would we be level 2 in this fight? You would be, yes.
Ah, yes. I'll update my sheet tomorrow or something. I don't know.
Do I have the extra spell slot for level 2 or no?
Sure. You guys don't have what you used already, but the new stuff you get, you guys will have.
And we started.
Ember is not completely out of spell slots. Probably. I don't know how spell slots work for you. Alright. Let me just. I'll just track it with the sheet. That's the easiest for me. So now you guys will be level 2 for this encounter. The only level where rogues and monks are really good.
Time to pop off.
I mean, not exactly, but me.
No, but they're like
I
nuts
finally
at
get the
level
credit
2.
now.
They're like some of the strongest classes in the game at level 2 exactly. Like, tier 1 in general, I feel like rogues are really good, just because nobody has multi-attack yet, so they do just strictly have better damage than most classes.
True, I agree.
But yeah.
Oh, but
I
yeah.
hope you guys enjoyed turn 1, as it were. I certainly did. This was like much more open-ended than I expected, and I kind of made it with that in mind. And I'm glad that people
Thank
have
you.
been making use of it.
I like it. It's it's a very open thing. There's a lot of directions we can go.
Yeah.
Very open world.
I just kind of brought up, like, just as a basic, like, cause and effect thing, like, oh yeah, there's fucking big ass sea serpent. That's probably what would have knocked a Geg over. And I was like, well, it fucked up one of you, and it's, like, a problem for one of your countries. I did not think Daedalus would be, like, public enemy number one, to be honest.
Mm.
It's the first thing that came in mind. Kind of the first thing we got.
But yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple weeks, hopefully with all hands on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.